Gleek, 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 gleek. You already know the vibes. Take Notes TV. It's the one and only Notes, and we still taking over. Tune in, tune in, tune in. Today is that freaking Friday. You already know June 2nd, 2023. You are now live and locked with the Why Not Take Notes show, featuring your boy Notes right here and the one and only CTY Not.
Why not? Across your motherfucking head if you ain't got it right the first time.
Yeah. Before we get started, make sure y'all hit that like notification and subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you cop the t-shirts as you see presented to you with all the information to do that. And here the Cash App. Appreciate all my subscribers. Appreciate everybody tuning in with me, getting locked with me on this Friday afternoon. It's early. It's a beautiful day outside. Summer's here. You know what I'm saying? Everything getting shaken. So first story of the day, we got my boy Why Not in the building. We're going to speak on the court ruling that Jay-Z will reportedly receive 6.8 milli for his Parlux lawsuit. Jay-Z was wrapped up in a lawsuit with a fragrance company, Parlux, and the brand reportedly lost its appeal for a 2021 court ruling. The billionaire rapper countersued the brand in 2016 for unpaid royalties after they sued Hove for allegedly breaching his contract. Parlux was reportedly seeking 68 million. They claim Jay-Z failed to promote their perfume as part of the terms of a 2012 contract. A judge determined Jay-Z was owed money and Parlux would go on to appeal the decision. Now it has been decided that the court is sticking to the original decision where Parlux has to pay Hove 6.8 million. The news of this comes after a judge ruled the company owed Jay the amount mentioned, with Hove saying he's smoking on that Parlux pack tonight. Along with paying millions, Parlux will have to pay interest, according to Supreme Court Justice Andrew Borak. So, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't ever remember Hove out of all the stuff he done, been ambassador for. I never heard him promoting a perfume or a cologne before. But he won the lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? They gotta give him an extra 6.8 million. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Hove.
Yeah, shout out to Hov. You know why he won that money?
Why?
Man, listen.
Nah,
He
say
in
it.
the elite, he in the elite group.
Mm-hmm. That way.
He don't bite, mama. You straight. Come. You all right? Hey, come here.
You already know.
Hey.
You already know why not got the
No,
dog
he's
out.
not gonna do anything to you, mama. Hey, what I tell you?
Why not got the dog out? Hey, tune in. This is the Why Not Take
Get
Notes
over
show.
there.
Appreciate everybody
Get
locking
over
in.
there.
Hit that like notification and
Let's go.
subscribe. Get in my
Come.
chat right now and fess me up. Shout out to me with the Fago on a Friday. You hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My
All right.
dog Blue acting up. Come on, Blue.
It's all good. It's all good. Hey, let them know what type of dog you got, man.
I got a Stratford Terrier miniature pit bull.
Gleek. Hey, so next story, we're going to talk. This is the only positive story I got for the day, but because I know y'all here for this Gunna diss and Lil Baby. But before we speak on that, we're going to speak on Smirk, my boy Lil Durk, hooking up a homeless fan after he went viral for playing his music video in a tent. Lil Durk gave back to a homeless fan who recently went viral after someone filmed him streaming Durk and J. Cole's All My Life music video in his tent. Durk tracked down the fan and gave him a 30-day stay in a local hotel, along with cash to get him back on his feet. The fan was appreciative in the video that was posted to social media. This comes after Durk told academics that J. Cole smoked him on the song, stating he smoked my ass on that one for one. Barely. That barely happens. But shout out J. Cole. Shout out to Luke. We made it happen. All right. So that's some positivity. Shout out to Smirk giving back. I actually saw the video, did it in a very honorable way. He asked the dude beforehand if he wanted to be on camera or not. The dude said it's all good. I think that's very honorable when you do that. You shouldn't do philanthropy for clout, in my opinion. But shout out to Dirk giving back. You know what I'm saying? To those less fortunate. What you feel about that? Why not?
Well, I feel that's a good thing. I appreciate. Look. Anything that you do in the kindness of your heart, I believe is a great thing. You know what I mean?
Fact though. Facto, 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 facto. Hey, it's the Why Not Take Notes show. I know y'all don't want to hear about no positive shit, so we moving on. But oh my god, before we move on, I gotta talk about this and y'all go tune in and check it out. But no, why did President Sleepy Joe take a fall during the US Air Force Academy graduation ceremony? Y'all go tune in right here. President Joe Biden has
Come here,
been
Blue.
President Joe Biden has been ridiculed about his age and cognitive stability since assuming office from just about everyone along the political spectrum, but there are moments that seem to crystallize everyone's concern around Biden's fitness for a second term after watching what recently happened to the 46th President of the United States during the U.S.
No,
Air Force
no,
Academy
go,
graduation ceremony.
go.
President Biden took a nasty spill, which left the audience gasping. Despite the cause of concern present after everyone in their 80s takes a fall, Biden joked with reporters upon his return to the White House that I got sandbagged. The president meant that quite literally because it appears in the video that Biden was tripped by a black sandbag that was on the stage. There was a sandbag on the stage while I was shaking hands. The White House Communications Director Ben LeBolt wrote on Twitter, he's fine. Despite LeBeauf's assurance that the president is fine after the fall, the opposition party will naturally take hold of this incident as further proof that Biden is not physically or cognitively fit to retain office in 2024. I'm gonna be honest with you, yo. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, yo. I call him Sleepy Joe. I've seen him fall before this. He was on a bike. The bike was stationary and the nigga fell. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, you can't be falling a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? When you the president, it don't
Well,
make the
listen,
country look
listen.
strong. No, hold on. I'm gonna let you go, but it do not make the country look strong when you falling on your own 2 feet every goddamn where you go. All right, go ahead.
Well, you got to understand something. He's old.
Yeah, so maybe he shouldn't be president in a second term.
Well, if people wouldn't vote for him, he won't be.
Why waste the Democratic
Wow.
candidacy
Let's go.
for somebody who not fit to do the job physically?
Well, I say this. I say higher. Man, I don't want to. I don't want to get into political stuff.
Nah, I feel you, yo. Go ahead and say
We're gonna
something though.
leave that alone.
Say
We're
something,
gonna
yo.
leave that. We're gonna leave that alone. It's too touchy.
All I'm gonna say is, yo, Joe. I don't know, man. Go see Joe. I'm praying for you, man. I don't like to see you falling like that all willy nilly out and about, man. Taking all these falls like that, man. It's crazy. Take Notes TV is the one and only Notes, and we still taking over. And more serious, tragic news is with sadness that I'm here to report that legendary comedian DC Young Fly's girlfriend, Miss Jackie O from Wildin' Out, has tragically passed away at 32 years old, according to reports. DC Young Fly's girlfriend of 8 years, Miss Jackie O, passed away at 32. The Wild 'N Out star died in Miami, where she was visiting for a quote unquote mommy makeover surgical procedure. Details regarding the details regarding the cause of death have not been made public yet. The young entertainer's real name was Jacqueline Smith, and she leaves behind 3 children that she had with DC Young Fly. Uh, R.I.P. Jackie O. First and foremost, I want to send my condolences and prayers to DC Young Fly, his family, Jackie O. and her family, the kids, and all that. This is very sad. This is very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't want to make light of anything with that, but a point of the matter, which I know is going to hit the headlines, and we're going to speak about it briefly, is the surgeries. I don't know too much about the mommy makeover surgery. I'm assuming they gotta put you to sleep for that. Why not? How do you feel about these surgeries cosmetically that women are doing nowadays? Do you feel like there's not enough
It's not
medical
necessary.
research?
I just feel like it's not necessary. I feel like if you're not comfortable with your body, you gotta work at. You gotta work your body out. All of these women, it's like they're not doing it for themselves. They doing it for other people to look at them and say like, "This, you look good."
Hmm.
So because you can't really look at yourself unless you got a mirror with you 24/7. And you looking at yourself like, damn, my body look good. Nah, you want other people to look at you, and you want to compete with the younger women,
Mhm.
and you're getting these tummy tucks. I see it like this: if you married, you got kids, you don't need to look no further. You don't need nobody to tell you look good. You got a man you wake up to every day. He's gonna make you feel good and make you feel wanted. Yes, at the same time, you should wake up in the morning, do some stretches, do some yoga, do some sit-ups, do some Pilates, do some planking. There's a lot of things you can do to get your body back. It's just that everybody don't want to work hard no more. They just want it instantly. And when you get things instantly, it could cost you your life.
You
You
know,
want to you want to walk down the hill. You don't want to run down because when you run down, you only get one sheep.
mm,
When you walk, you get them all.
mm, that's a good analogy right there. One time for the culture. One thing I want to add for me personally, just me personally as an individual, because you know men are getting these tummy tucks, male BBLs and shit. I don't think for me, I don't ever want to go under the knife unless I have to. You know what I'm saying?
I've been under the knife 4 times, bro.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Three
scary
in my
feeling every
shoulder,
time you
one
gotta
in
go
my
under the
spine,
knife.
and they actually trying to go in my spine again. And I'm going for a second opinion. I'm not too comfortable with the second time. Like my slogan: if you don't get it right the first time,
Not across your
why not a
motherfucking.
knot across your motherfucking head? So I ain't trying to get no knots or hit no speed bumps.
Yeah, man. Like your heart could stop mid surgery. There's a lot of complications that can happen. R.I.P.
Get
Jackie
that.
O. We're gonna pray for DC Young Fly and his family, but we did want to shed light on that topic. Ladies, I want y'all to drop down in my comment section. Fellas, I want y'all to drop down in my comment section and give me the vibes on these tummy tucks, these male BBLs, and all this cosmetic surgery. We spoke about it before with Bandman Kevo getting the BBL. I want to know what are the vibes, yo. It's the Why Not Take Notes show featuring your boy Why Not and Take Notes. You already know how we doing. Over 20,000 subscribers. I'm doing it for y'all daily, every day. Over 8,400,000 views and counting every day. You know the vibes. We moving. All right, we're gonna take it a little sports like real quick because this story piggybacks off of the next story. Ryan Garcia says his team abandoned him after his first loss. It says Tank's team cared about me more. All right. On the heels of a mega fight against Javante Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia recently opened up about his loss to Tank and how it opened his eyes to who really has his back. According to Garcia, the loss put things in perspective when it came to the team he had around him. He pointed out that more people from Tank's team showed him more love post fight than those absently from his camp. Ultimately, Garcia pointed out how the fight clarified for him who is truly there for him and who isn't. Ain't that the truth, man? When you lose a fight, a lot of people abandon you. You know what I'm saying? When you take a loss, more so
Well,
in life.
Mike Tyson made that clear that that's how they do.
Mhm.
He made that clear. They only love you when you're winning. When you're
Mhm.
not winning, it's hard to find a friend. It's very rare that you find that friend that's gonna stick through you through thick and thin. You know.
Yeah, and we speak about this story. Well, one, I'm gonna add one thing. Like, let me tell you, Ryan has snakes in his camp in the beginning of the fight. He had people leaking information to Tank's camp about the fight, where Tank knew about a midsection injury to Ryan Garcia prior to the fight even starting. Due to people in his camp leaking it out. But you know what I'm saying? It ain't just in boxing. It ain't just in basketball. It's in all aspects of life. When you're winning, everybody and their mama come around. But when you losing, there ain't too many people to call, man. Can we say that's like a real life scenario, real life analogy? Why not?
But if you really look at it, Ryan really ain't lose nothing because he only got one loss on his record.
Mm,
That's just one loss. He
mm,
can redeem himself. Listen, you knew Ryan was hurt because when he was fighting, you noticed he never kept his gloves on his chin.
mm-hmm,
He kept protecting that lower body. He kept protecting that lower body, and that's why Tank was able to hit him with that good overhand, right or left, whatever one he hit him with. I think it
mm-hmm,
was a left, and hurt him, and to the point where He was hitting him so much in his face, busting his face over. He had no choice but to block his face. And when he did that, that's when he hit him with that gut wrenching shot.
Mm-hmm.
And that was murder she wrote. That's just the physics of boxing. That's why Mike Tyson tell him it's an art. It is an art. It's not just fighting. It is an art.
Facto, facto. All right, but before we move on from the story, give the people an example of when you take a loss in life and everybody around you, but they was just with you when you was winning.
Man, that's the facts of life, man. In all aspects of life, that's how it be.
You
You got
got you
friends
got
that
you got a story where that happened?
listen, man. It's a lot of people. We don't even got to speak about the stories, but it's a lot of people that go through it every day. Either it's with a girlfriend, or if it's with a friend, or if
Mm-hmm.
it's with a job, or if it's with anything. It's always gonna be like that. It's very rare that you're gonna have a person that's really sticking down and being your friend, your true friend, and not putting their stuff in front of your stuff or your stuff in front of their stuff. Just being equal opportunity, being transparent. It's kind of hard nowadays with people, but that's life.
Facto, facto. That's the Why Not Take Notes show. Make sure you hit that like notification and subscribe button. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. We're gonna keep it moving. To piggyback off of Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis was taken into custody today for after an impromptu hearing in Baltimore. Boxing's number one attraction, Javante Tank Davis, was recently taken into police custody after sitting for an impromptu court hearing in Baltimore. According to TMZ, Davis was confirmed to have been booked at Baltimore Central Booking on Thursday following the court hearing, but no details have been disclosed about the nature of his detainment. Davis recently struck a plea deal to keep him out of jail in relation to his November 2020 traffic incident where he slammed into a Toyota after allegedly running a red light. Prosecutors say the woman driving the other vehicle was pregnant and Davis fled the scene without offering any help. The boxing champ was sentenced to 90 days of house arrest on May 5th and was ordered 200 hours of community service. Davis's attorney told reporters he will serve the remainder of the 90 days in jail. All right, so when I'm being told on some other backstory, he violated the house arrest. He was on house arrest for 90 days, and they say he violated the house arrest. Um, Meaning he could have took off the monitor if they had an ankle monitor, whatever the case may be. But when you somebody was
No,
a celeb, I'm gonna
it
let you
means
go ahead.
it means that he actually left the premises and he ain't supposed to leave.
Yeah, so he had to not. So they just gave him the whole sentence. They just told him to finish out the 90 days. You feel me? For violating the house arrest. And I love Tank, man. I'm a big fan of Tank. One thing I'm gonna say though, Tank, man, I'm just praying for you, bro. Sometimes staying home is not a bad thing, bro. Sometimes like when you outside all the time, sometimes it's good to be inside for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Discipline is key, especially in what you do, yo. So sometimes you gotta sacrifice and stay disciplined for the greater reward, yo. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
But
fact. That's a
But you're gonna
fact.
be
That's a
inside
fact.
right now for the next 90 days for damn sure. All right, then you definitely ain't going outside now. So praying for Tank though, man. I'm praying for Tank, free Tank. You know what I'm saying? Till he free. You feel me? But just
That's a
wanted to get
fact.
that message, yo. Sometimes sometimes being inside or being disciplined and dealing with stuff, we gotta take care of. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing. And yeah, you want to go out. Yeah, you want to turn up. Yeah, you just want to fight. You want to flex and enjoy life. But there were some other consequences, like that got postponed due to you being who you are. That the ordinary nigga would have been in jail by now. You feel me? Like he'd have been to the
What
90
he would have
days.
did? He would have did real time too.
Yeah, cause I seen the video when you smack the pregnant lady's car, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it gets ugly out here in these streets. Hey man, it's the Why Not Take No show, but when you got people in high places, you know what I'm saying, or you got your name is an attractive name, you get some passes in life. You know what I'm saying? But
I
they'll
assume
wait for you
so.
to get the bag till they take the bag. You hear me?
Yes, indeedy.
All right, all right. We moving along. We got this last story before we get to the last story. So I appreciate everybody riding with the gang. Moneybag Yo addresses China Santana's passing, his baby mother. In
Who?
2022, Moneybag Yo's baby mom.
Moneybag Yo
Yeah, his baby mom. She
passed
died.
away.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So in 2022, it was reported that the mother of three of Moneybag Yo's children, Kennedy Lynette, aka China Santana, passed away. Details of Santana's death were limited, and now Moneybag has spoken on the loss and the effect of death it has had on his family's life. While speaking to the legendary Angie Martinez on her IRL podcast, the rapper revealed his thoughts about the situation, along with what happened to their children following her death. Moneybag noted that he has now has full custody of all of their three kids and talked about hearing of the unfortunate situation. She was murdered. She was killed by somebody that she was with. It was shocking. I was in Atlanta recording, working on the tape, and they just called me. I didn't get as deep as I can, but that's the picture. I instantly broke down. I couldn't believe, said the rapper. After hearing the news, Moneybag Yo noted that he was upset at first, saying, I was more mad at her than anything. I was like, how you let this happen? How you let your kids? And it was crazy because when I talked to my daughter, she was just telling me at the airport, I told my mama not to go. His anger turned into sadness with the rapper saying he broke down. My daughter's mom was supposed to have been with her that night, but she never returned. She was like, it happened. I just didn't know how to tell her. I was like, my mama come finna come get y'all. That's all I could say. It's hard to talk about it right now, but I'm a strong man. I'm dealing with it. I'm getting through it. Some money bag, yo. Oh, it's a really, very real, crazy situation, yo. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
Yeah, it's a crazy situation. You got babies by three. You got three babies by a woman, and she hitting you with that child support. It's weird. Random. You wind up where you
Well,
at. That's
uh,
some weird
from
stuff.
what
That's
he's saying it
weird.
was the new nigga who, you know what I'm saying? So,
So do they did they catch the killer?
details on it are scarce. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have to get more further details on that. I don't know. Because when it
That's
happened,
crazy.
nobody really spoke about it, but he did confirm she was murdered. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
It is crazy. It's terrible.
Terrible. The world we living in today, this shit crazy.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's
Yeah, man.
crazy. It's like no feeling.
With co-parenting at an all-time high too, in the Black America, co-parenting at an all-time high. Take notes on this type of shit. Ladies, protect yourselves. Think smarter. Think about your kids. Fellas, think about your kids.
Put
You know what
that
I'm saying?
plastic on your put that plastic on your woody.
Oh my God! So why not take no show? We give you this vibe on this Friday. We've been rocking out all week for you the way we do. Came right off Memorial Day weekend, getting it smacking. Last story of the day, we speaking on Gunna. You know what I'm saying? He just dropped that new track, Bread and Butter, melodically and sonically. Same old Gunna, but in the lyrics, it stirred up some controversy, which I expected because he needs to come out with some clout and a bang. But we're gonna get to the boom facts. Here we go. Gunna has returned with his new song, his first new song since being released from jail last December, and it finds him going on the offensive. Released on Friday, June 2nd, Bread and Butter hears the Atlanta rapper address all the commotion over the last 6 months surrounding his controversial plea deal in the ongoing RICO case against Young Thug, NYSL Collective, who prosecutors allege is a criminal street gang. Over a sparse speaker knocking beat from Turbo, Omar Grand and Cam Griffin, Gunna hits back at those who labeled him a snitch for pleading his way out of the high profile case and suggests he was tricked by lawyers in the Fulton County DA into taking a plea deal. This is what he quote unquote said in the song. Fuck, I pay the lawyers all those meals for, just so I won't have to say a word to dodge a railroad. He raps before maintaining he didn't cooperate, never gave no statement or agreed to take no stand on whatever you niggas on, then trust me, I'ma stand on it. Lawyers and the DA did some sneaky shit. I fell for it on my P's and Q's because this time I'm prepared for it. The DS the DSF forever Hitmaker also warns his haters that he can have them hit and seemingly pledges his alliance to Young Thug, rapping, "Never fucked a nigga, always stayed solid, kept it real with niggas, never lied and always stayed honest. Love my bro so much, I never change on him. Hunter wanna gonna do the work, bring you the damn profits." Gunna, Gunner's lyrical darts become more targeted towards the end of the first verse, where it appears that he aims at Lil Baby for switching up on him, and even accuses him and being business with a snitch. Peeping shit I'm seeing, niggas fall back. You bitch ass niggas got me as a topic of the chat. You switched on me when you knew you was in business with a rat, and that boy like your brother, ain't nobody speak on that. He spits, the city see it clearly. If I had to state a fact, you stuck with a nigga that got your partner whacked. Had these niggas talking, only knew him cause of slat. You rap boys need more streams. Heard he put your name on wax. Gunna appears to be referencing the recent allegations against Lil Baby's label boss, Quality Control Music co-founder Pierre Thomas. Last month, alleged paperwork, which we spoke on this channel, surfaced stating that Thomas had info on the or gave information to the feds back in 2010 over a murder of a close friend. The QC Mogul denied it. You know what I'm saying? But Lil Baby was also one of the rappers who appeared to unfollow Gunner on Instagram. As for the "you fuck with niggas that got your partner whack" line, rumors suggest that Baby's friend and collaborator Little Marlowe was killed by an affiliate of 21 Savage, who Little Baby is still on good terms with. Gunner's venomous rhymes could also be aimed at Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying? But from what I gathered and what I heard, the shoe kind of fits Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? It was all subliminals, nothing directly. But I will say, Drake do it, but I know who Drake talking about. So I'm pretty sure that he's talking about Lil Baby. However, Gunna denies that claim. DJ Academics put a post out today saying, "I just want to know why Gunna was talking about Lil Baby this way. Holy." And then Gunna wrote, "That's cap," as y'all can see right here. I'm showing y'all. All right, so I don't know if he really sneaked this Lil Baby and he just not standing on business, doing weird internet politics. But you were talking about somebody in the song, you feel me? And like a lot of niggas switched up on you. Lil Baby was one of them, and so was Smirk and a lot of other people.
Well, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. Like I said before, when he identified YSL
Mhm.
as a gang and not a record label,
Mhm.
that was giving the court intentions that there was a gang.
Fact though.
Period. And
Yo,
that's the only thing dudes is mad at him about.
but look,
Other than that,
I'm a,
other than that, you took an alpha plea.
but
Alpha plea just means that you're not saying you're guilty. You're not saying you're guilty, and you can always go back and fight the case.
But you heard them bars I gave you. We said never gave no statement or agreed to take no stand on them on whatever you niggas on. Then trust I'ma stand on it. Lawyers in the DA did some sneaky shit. I fell for it on my P's and Q's because this time I prepared for it. So he said, lawyers, my own lawyers in the DA did some sneaky shit. I fell for it. And he put this in a song, my nigga.
Yeah,
Um,
but you gotta understand what like I don't know what the hell they expect the man to do, but he ain't have to say anything because honestly he did. Unless he was guilty of some of the shit he did, I don't think he was one of them guys that did shit.
nah, I don't think so neither, yo. But I don't know.
So look, if you know you ain't did nothing, you sit in that motherfucker and you wait for them. They can't hold you forever. You know you ain't did nothing, but we living in weird times though. You never know. He probably, even though he was squeaky clean, they probably had slapped something on him just 'cause they wanted him to tell something and he wouldn't tell. So you never know what we dealing with. You got to understand, you never know what you facing to you, the actual person that's involved. You never know. And I'm not condoning snitching. I'm not condoning none of that. All
Fact.
I'm saying is this. Sometimes when you know the road is bumpy and that's not the road you want to go to, you got to go make your own road. And you got to learn the hard way. You can't keep following people because, like I said, you could be the egg that's not cracked, and all the rest of them cracked. Everybody living like Nino Brown,
Hmm.
but because you hanging with them,
You
you
cracked.
Nino Brown too.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunately it's like that. It's messed up. You go in the store, you open the egg carton, just a couple of them crack. You don't take them anywhere. You put them back, right?
Right.
Back.
Facts though. Facts though. Hey, hey, you see my boy Wine Out with the analogies today, giving it to you one time for the culture. Ah man,
Why
just
not?
why not? Just to wrap up
Across
on
your
this.
motherfucking head if you don't get it right the first time. Watch out. What's that? Speed bump, motherfucker. Pay attention.
Hey yo, y'all go in my comments, man. Y'all let me know the vibes, man. Was it Gunna track hard? Did this help redeem his career? Did he sound like he was just copping a plea again? Like, let me know what y'all jacking. Let me know the vibes on that. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like notification and subscribe button. We just did another crazy episode on this Friday. Gave y'all the news quick, fast, in a hurry, soon as it hit the presses, cause we like that. Ain't that right? Why not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We gonna fess it up this weekend, man. Why not? Let them know the vibes, man.
Listen, it's hot. The titties is out.
Hmm.
The shorts is short. And if they bend over, you might see a cheek. Smile, you alive.
Fact though. Fact though. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Y'all get right this summer, man. Y'all breathe this good air and get right. You know what I'm saying? Cause we'll keep y'all posted on all the hip hop, uh, current news, politics going on. But for now, y'all just stay safe out there and enjoy life, cause life is short. So cherish it. Cherish it. You feel me?
For all those with allergies, stay in the house. The pollen is out.
Nah, the pollen is out. Lord knows it, but you know what I'm saying? It's that time, baby. It's summertime, baby. Get lit, get right with the gang. Hey, this the Why Not Take Notes show starring your boy, Why Not, and Take Notes. You feel me? And we just did another crazy episode. I need y'all to make sure y'all hit that like notification and subscribe. When shit hits the fan, you'll know we'll be back. But for now, we out. Gleek, 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 gleek.
Why not?
Yeah.